You know. Yeah, I'm knackered. Right. We got some good news. Managed to finally get somebody sorted this thumbnail business. So I think this is probably going to be the last video without it. After that, thumbnails is going to be in the building. People have been complaining about it. Rare, whatever. But I'm still ill and knackered, but work's working it, so we still got to talk some shit and get some shit done or whatever. Boom. Just spoke to one of the big bros in the village. Free him. He said not mention his name, so I can't mention his name. There's Bagger Man in there. He told me that's in there. Fucking hell, I can't even remember now. But yeah, Free Roller as well. That's family. Yeah, man, it's nuts, man. You know the Ville's always like a big reunion when you've done how much murders we have. You walk in there, it's like yo, like it's just as soon as you walk in there, it's crazy. You know what I mean? But that's that with that. But he's telling me blood bare man are just snitching normal now in their cases. That is crazy. Like, bro, this game just ain't where it was, man. It's just crazy. Like I can't even. Yeah, I don't even. Yeah, I'm never gonna say it. But yeah, free all of them. Boom. We was talking about the mad gal Everest or whatever trying to get man done for fake grapes and all of that. And it's funny because next now I'm gonna touch on what have I touching on, but the Philly thing quickly, yeah. And one thing what I will say is yeah, it's just like I don't know from what I've seen of it, it does look a bit incriminating. But what do you mean? But the fucked up thing about these allegations is people are so quick to like condemn you and cancel you. And obviously, you should be if you are guilty, because, like I said in my previous video, it's one of the worst things you could do as a man, innit? Like, you just yeah? But then imagine if a man's not guilty then. And you know what I'm saying? Imagine what it'll do to, like, your mental health. Because I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm resilient and I could take a lot of heat, but if everybody thought that I did one of them crimes and I didn't, and it was kind of looking like I did, like, yeah, I'd be pressed about that still. I ain't even gonna lie. So, but yeah, let's just quickly watch what's said on this specified thing.
Assuming guilt, this is a problem we have with these types of cases. We just seen with Andrew Tate recently, right? He has had his situation in the UK drop from a criminal case to a civil case because there is not enough evidence. Obviously, the Australian system is very different.
Piers, I understand you're a journalist. I understand you have to be very careful what you say.
Quick as well, yeah. Big up Tate, even though I don't agree with everything he says, but big up Tate because he's had to take a lot of flack. And do you know what it is as well? It's like if Tate was like guilty and he was a sort of person, how bait he was, somebody would have popped up with better evidence than what's good. Like, do you get what I'm saying? Like, and as active as it sounds like he was with Gal in it, do you know what I'm saying? So I will say that about that. But yeah, that's what he's saying anyway.
However, you are a father to sons, and it's very unfair that we live in a world now where any man can just be unfairly attacked, unfairly lied about, and they have to suffer the process of this entire insanity for years before eventually it turns out the girls lied. Because what happens to those liars? Do you think that something should happen to the liars?
I think it's very unfair if anyone doesn't get due process, whether that's a male who's been accused of things, a woman who's making the allegations. The legal system should work properly, and there are far too many examples where it doesn't work properly. I don't know in your case.
I think Young Phillies is one of the most brutal situations because this guy's caught a case abroad in Australia. He's not that familiar with the country. He's been a couple of times and he's had to set up shop over there and face this. It's going to be that much worse for the Australian authorities. That's why I said that they are going to let him return to the UK. Because if this case all comes collapsing down, there's not...
I was the most Googled man on the planet. That federal agencies from 3 different countries, America, UK, Germany, Poland, Romania, 5 different countries have investigated me. That I've handed over all of my electronics. If I had done anything, if I had smoked weed, if I had taken steroids, if I had gone to an orgy, if I had had a homosexual experience, if I had done anything, all of these things would be all over the paper. And what do they have on me? Nothing. I'm cleaner than 99% of the people you walk past in the mall. Because if anyone else had their lives investigated to the level mine's been, you'd see a whole bunch of skeletons in their closet. I haven't done anything. I raise my children, I work hard, I train hard, I don't do drugs, I don't drink, I haven't done anything, and they're very disappointed by how clean my life is. And that...
But I do hear that though. That's what I was saying earlier on. Like when they put a microscope on your life, yeah, to the level that they have with him, because they was trying to get him out of here, like they was trying to really get him out of here, the Matrix as he calls it. Yeah, so I definitely thought they would have. No, I know that they would have. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
That's the truth, because they have been desperate to put me in a cell, desperate, and they've given the NCA, Operation Moonwalk, Britain, as broke as it is, dedicated hundreds of thousands of pounds to trying to put me in jail, as if they
Well, I said as broke as it is, mind games.
they don't have other things to pay for as the streets of London run with blood. They have tried so hard, and they are failing. I am an innocent man. It is not that hard to put a guilty man in jail.
Young Philly is home right now.
I hear him. I hear you, T. I hear you. Yeah, there's this other bit as well, though, yeah.
Pretty attractive, Mr. Fiddler. It does for
Wait,
you.
pause. What do you mean looking pretty attractive? Why for that? Why for
What a
that?
strange thing to put up after all of that. Is that his first snap back? That is, bro, we've not forgotten, bro. That's not A1 deflection tactics, my G. Like, you can't just poke your head back in after a year.
Obviously, the Shade Brother are one of the...
I hear that, though. I hear that. I heard about the post he put up on Snapchat talking about what people thought of his hair and all of that. I don't know what sort of mind games he was trying to pull off, but I just don't. I don't think that was clever at all. I don't know if he still got a PR team, but they definitely. I don't know whose idea that was, but they needed to. Yeah, that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about all that, but cool.
DJ Young Philly hoping to be home for Christmas.
Why they always say stupid things as well, DJ? That I never heard of him being a DJ. I saw he's a content creator. That, bruv, you lot are big news. You lot still can't. Like, this is what I was even saying to Traplow Rossin when they was on RTM with us. Yeah, it's like the difference between like us doing media and reporting and stuff like that. That we're actually part of the culture, so we know more in-depth stuff. Like, you're not gonna get Traplow Ross or Tanks or Billy the Goat or Bounce or whoever. It's referring to my man as a DJ, but you got a big whatever 9 News, whoever the fuck they are, chat and shit.
After lodging an application to change his bail conditions, allowing him to travel to the southeastern county of Kent in the UK. The social media star boasts 8 million followers across TikTok, YouTube and Instagram, and has been stranded in Perth for the last 12 months, awaiting trial in July
Fucking hell, it's been 12 months already. She.
next year. How have you been spending your time in WA?
The justice system in general around the world is broken.
Look,
It takes so long.
look at the sort of pictures they take, though. Like, look at why did they freeze that bit there, bro? They take the.
It's very serious. We need more judges, we need more lawyers, we need more people in the system, because 2 years out for the victim in this case, for Young Philly, the accused in this case, does not suit anyone. There is no justice served immediately in many countries right now. It seems like every system is just overloaded with cases, and some of the more petty offences go to court before we see
Yeah, since COVID, it's smashed up the whole thing still.
stuff like this go to court.
Accused of raping and assaulting a woman in his Perth hotel room after a gig last September. He's pleaded not guilty to 8 charges, including assault, choking and rape, and is yet to enter a plea for an additional 2 rape charges. Young Philly is expected to return to court on Friday to bring his exact travel dates before a judge, who will then make the final decision on the application. If successful, he could be forced to share his location with authorities around the clock, and could be barred from licensed premises once he's back in Perth from early January. Ezra Holt, 9 News.
Will he return to you?
Obviously, he's already returned now, but yeah. Boy, Fiddy, I hope you're not guilty, mate. But you know what a lot of people don't understand as well, yeah, about when you got multiple charges like that, yeah? People just think, oh, yeah, like, if he buses, then if he buses one, he buses all of them, yeah? But unless the charges are, like, all from the same victim, do you get what I'm saying, yeah? Then it's like you've got bare different obstacles to actually get through. So they only need to do him for, like, to get the assault, like, because that's not even that deep, innit, yeah? But any of the grapes, like, it's even one. So when they say multiple, like, that's, yeah, it's techie, because, like, assuming he's not guilty, right, playing devil's advocate before you don't go mad, yeah, assuming he's not guilty, yeah, it's like, one gal, yeah, might have chatted shit, but it's bait. But another girl might chat shit so good that it's not that bait, and that's good enough. Do you get what I'm saying? And then yeah, it's techie, man. It's techie, man. But yeah, the man they need to make better decisions when they're doing up road, man. Because yeah, it's treacherous out in these streets, innit? And obviously, if he's guilty, then you know what I'm saying. You already know, innit? Car, we don't condone them thing there, bruv. But Big Bro just told me as well that they made the whole of D wing, yeah, like a non-swinging thingy, and it's like raw. Like that's crazy because they was on like F wing and all that, but F's a lot smaller wing. But it's like there's so much of them man right now that they get them D wing and C and D wing. That's when man go to the village. That's where man post up because they got separate toilets in it, like then in the cell. So that's where man always post up. That's what's about garden women's in the village. So you get me, but yeah, man, that's about it on that, man. I'm knackered, but I still feel ill. My voice is all itch, so yeah, it's just one vid today, brother. I'm gonna relax. But tomorrow, thumbnails. Hopefully, I'm feeling a lot better, and then boom, 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 boom. You know what I'm saying? Say no more, man. Back